Alrighty guys, welcome to week 2 of A Week with the Reviewing Network, and this week you're going to look at everything I did for the days between Sunday, January 5th to today, Friday, January 10th, which is my 31st birthday. Now, I didn't do anything special yet this week. It's going to wait till the weekend, but this is pretty much what I usually do in my life, like what I do at home, what I do sometimes at work, working on the side, all that kinds of stuff. You'll see that in this particular video. And, I don't think I need to explain anymore. Let's get right on into it, and let's take you back to Sunday, January 5th.
Francisco, we're on the year 4:35 Eastern, 1:35 Pacific, followed at night by Tennessee, number 6, against Baltimore, number 1. And then on Sunday, you've got Houston at Kansas City, 4 against 2 in the afternoon, and then in the evening, the Seattle Seahawks, so they'll get a whole week to rest, taking on the Green Bay Packers.
I think they're really speeding up the show. Watch this.
For the Kaminsky Method, Alan Arkin. For Succession, Kieran Culkin.
Oh, grew up.
Andrew Scott. For Chernobyl, Stellan Skarsgård. For Barry, Henry Winkler.
Golden Globe goes to Stellan Skarsgård.
He didn't even read the envelope. I like they're moving forward with the clips and everything. There's like barely any pauses. I don't know. They're moving really fast for this show this year. Let's see if he does it again.
The Morning Show. Succession.
And the Golden Globes goes to Succession HC.
Well, at least she opened it first before they read the winner. Wow, Missing Link actually won Best Animated Feature. I'm really surprised, but cool. So the Golden Globes just wrapped up, and considering that there was a lot of movies and TV shows that didn't get nominations, most of the winners they had were actually pretty decent. Like, I was shocked that Missing Link won. I was surprised that Taron Egerton won for Rocketman. Good for him. I think that movie deserves all the nominations it gets. I think it should have won Best Picture, personally, in my opinion. Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker, which I thought was very good. Awkwafina, I don't know. I mean, she might win an Oscar if this is the way it goes right now, but I'm hoping that Lupita Nyong'o gets nominated for Us, and Adam Sandler, I hope, gets a nomination for Uncut Gems. So I'm really looking forward to see what the nominations are for that. I think they come out a week from tomorrow. 1917 won Best Picture, which I'm really looking forward to that one. Sam Mendes also won for Best Director. That comes out this week. I'm really looking forward to seeing that movie. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood won for Best Picture Comedy. I haven't watched it yet. I've got it. I'm going to try to get around to it at some point, but yeah, I've been pretty impressed with what the Golden Globes tonight. Ricky Gervais was very funny. It felt like I liked his I don't give a fuck movement that he was doing tonight, because like a lot of his jokes were like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want to. I don't care how controversial I get with this. People love this. I'm going with it, and it worked. It worked all the way. It was weird. The pacing at the start of the show was moving really fast. Like, I think they were waiting to see what would happen with the Seahawks-Eagles game, whether or not they'd have to postpone or they'd have to move everything around if the game went longer, but it didn't. But then about halfway through, the pace started coming back to normal, and yeah, Tom Hanks gave a great speech during his Cecil B. DeMille Awards speech, and then Ellen DeGeneres had a good speech tonight. Yeah, nothing more to say there. Really good show tonight. One of the better Golden Globe Awards, in my opinion, honestly, the last couple of years. Alright, it's Monday morning, Monday, January 6th, and I just watched the new trailer for the New Mutants, which this movie's been in development hell and production hell for the last couple of years. They did reshoots on this, but I'm kind of impressed by this trailer. I mean, it's a nice looking trailer, but then again, I have to take into consideration that this movie has been in production hell for the last couple of years. It's been going around different release dates the last couple of years, so as good as this trailer is, my hopes are not that high, because usually when these movies get pushed around like this, it's not very good. So, yeah, it's a nice looking trailer, but I gotta keep my expectations lowered for this one because of the fact that it's been pushed around the schedule so many times. I don't know if this is gonna end up being good at all, but it's a nice looking trailer though. I'm actually supposed to be getting Joker in, but unfortunately I have to go to the Best Buy in Monroe to pick it up. But I'm glad I did because it's already sold out. This thing doesn't come out till tomorrow and it's already sold out. But luckily I reserved my copy already, so hopefully when I get to Best Buy on Saturday it'll be there. So that's why it's not going to be... Because usually when these steelbooks come out, they usually give it to me like a day before it comes out. Like it comes in the mail a day before it comes out in the stores, so... At least the Best Buy Steelbooks. Like, when Zombieland 2 comes out, which I already pre-ordered, it should come to me on the 20th. But, yeah. So, yeah, good thing I thought ahead, because that sold out quickly. So check out what I came across. I made this back in high school, in my last year of high school, back in, like, 2007. It's a Danny Phantom pottery... I can't remember which class it was. It's like a pottery... It was like a pottery class, and I remember to make characters, make whatever you want out of it. I decided to do Danny Phantom because I was a big fan of the Danny Phantom TV show at the time. Still am. I really love that show. I can't believe I haven't seen this in 10 years. I completely forgot that I actually had this, but... Look at that. And on the bottom... Period 8. 8th period, so towards the end of the day. And it hasn't... It's not the best, but still, no. It's still really nice. So on Tuesdays, I usually like to get a sneak preview of the movie theater listings coming up for this week. And looking at the times right here, 1917. Could go to an early showing at 10:45. That's definitely an option. Like a Boss is another thing I'm going to go try to see this weekend. I want to see Just Mercy, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do it this weekend. Maybe not the next weekend either. Maybe the weekend after that, if it's still playing there. I might check that one out. Underwater, The Grudge, Little Women, Spies in Disguise, Star Wars. Star Wars still has the XD screening, which I'm really surprised by that. I thought 1917 would be perfect to see on an XD theater screen. But, Jumanji's still there. There's only one screening of Uncut Gems, which is surprising, at 7:05, which I think if that gets nominated for some Oscars next week, maybe they'll bring back some times in there. Knives Out is still playing there, surprisingly. And that's been out for about almost 2 months now. I might have to see that at some point. I still have yet to see this movie, and I keep hearing a lot of great things about it. Frozen 2 is still playing there. That's not surprising. But Knives Out is still playing there, so... I have a lot of options this weekend. So I just got done watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's actually... it's about 1:48 on Thursday/Wednesday, kind of... like, as soon as I go to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning and wake up, it's going to be Thursday to me, but that's not the whole point of this. But I did just watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and honestly, I just thought it was okay. It's not one of Quentin Tarantino's better movies, but it's not one of his worst movies either. I think the worst thing he's made was Django Unchained, but even in that movie I didn't hate as much. But with this movie, I just thought that it was just a little bit too long. Like, I think there was at least an hour's worth of stuff they could have cut out of it. It's not a bad movie, but I just don't find myself wanting to watch it a lot over and over again. I just think it doesn't have that rewatchability like something like The Hateful Eight or Pulp Fiction or Jackie Brown does. Yeah, honestly, I would rather watch Hail Caesar again, because I think Hail Caesar is a much better movie than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is. But, yeah. Just finished watching it, and I guess the best way to describe it is good, not great. That's pretty much the best way to describe it. And I really do get the feeling that this is going to sweep the Oscars this year for some reason. I just don't have... No, I just have that feeling that it will, but... Yeah, like I said, good, not great. And I look forward to all the hateful comments I get on this, because I know there's a lot of people that like it, but there are people that feel the same way I do. It's good, not great. I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's that great of a movie that everyone built it up to be. Like, if I knew that it was going to be like that when I was talking about the fact that it was in my theater for about 3 weeks, I wouldn't have been too upset about missing it, but I saw it, and I did not hate it. I did not hate it, but I didn't like it either. It's kind of run-of-the-mill to me. Good, not great. That's the best way I could describe it, is good, but not great. This is what 2020's been like so far. Alright, so as you saw at Giant Eagle, I was coming home from work, I picked up the Different Way to Win Dan Rooney story book, From the Super Bowl to the Rooney Rule, written by Dan's son Jim Rooney, and this was $30, but I had some gift cards that I had to use, so picked that up. And then the Christmas candy went on sale today for 75% off. It was originally $50 last week, but I got these Big Chewy Nerds for 62 cents a piece. Got like 6 of them, I think. 6? Yeah, 6. So I had a $3.84 one and then another one for $25, and I only ended up paying $7 for the whole thing. So a little early birthday present for me. I am now 31 years old.
Go to hell, you old bastard.
Hey, I think they like us.
Have the Rolling Stones killed.
Oh, sir, those aren't...
Do as I say.
And on my birthday, a package that I got from Amazon came today, which I paid for, so let's see what it is. I think I know what it is, but let's go ahead and open this up. And yes, it is Family Guy Season 17, which I picked up online for $8. It's the newest season, the one I don't have, so there you go, a little early birthday present for me. Well, not technically early birthday present, but you know what I mean. Alright, so my birthday's about to come to an end, but I'll show you some of the stuff I got, and I had a very Steelers birthday, as you can see from some of the stuff I got for my birthday, but some nice Steelers magnet, some new gloves, which I already have a pair of these, but, you know, I lose my gloves so easily. It's nice to have another pair with me just in case whenever the moment happens when I lose one of these, but, so there's that. Some new Steelers socks. The only Steelers thing I didn't get, which was a charger and cord case for when I go on vacation. Just put my charger and my cords all in here, make it a little easier for me. And then the biggest thing I got is right in here, and it is, get it out, a Steelers blanket. There's the front, and I believe this is the back of it. I'm not sure, though. I have to open it up, but yeah, that's just some of the things I got. I also got some money, some gift cards, and yeah, pretty good birthday overall. I mean, all things considered. I mean, I really didn't do much today, but you know what? That's going to wait until the weekend, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up another week with the Reviewing Network. Like I said, not a whole lot we did this week, but that's just kind of how it is around here. I don't usually get to do much during the week because I have to work most of the time, but I'll try to film as much as I can about some of the stuff I do on the side and what I do at home during my spare time. Maybe some stuff at work as usual, but this is pretty much a standard week for me, except for the fact that I didn't have to work today because of my birthday. But I will see you guys next week. But in the meantime, if you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button, and take a look at some of the other videos that we've done, primarily just the first episode of this, because this is still a new thing. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next movie stop, and then next week for another edition of A Week with the Reviewing Network. So, take care.